The VE Day procession was meant to be a solemn occasion, a tribute to those who sacrificed for their country. But amidst the military pageantry and royal grandeur, a subtle yet unmistakable tension rippled through the crowd, a moment involving Queen Camilla and Prime Minister Keir Starmer that left viewers buzzing. Seated near one another, Camilla and Starmer became the stars of a social media storm. Cameras caught what appeared to be an awkward exchange, or rather a lack of one. Starmer, seemingly attempting to make conversation, chatted away while Queen Camilla remained motionless, her expression a picture of royal restraint. To the untrained eye, it seemed like a snub, a blatant brush-off from the Queen Consort. Keir Starmer blanked by Camilla, one viewer quipped on social media. Pretty much all of us right now. Another speculated Camilla didn't look very happy stuck next to Keir Starmer at the VE Day parade. Memes flooded in, capturing the perceived cold shoulder, with one viewer posting a gif of a stana-faced royal captioned, "Queen Camilla totally ignored Starmer." But as with all things royal, appearances can be deceiving. A more astute observer pointed out that the Prime Minister wasn't actually speaking to Camilla. Instead, he was leaning back, addressing someone seated behind her, which explained her stoic demeanor. He's not sitting next to her. He's in the row behind talking to whoever is behind Camilla, they noted. However, the apparent tension didn't end there. Shortly after the supposed snub, Sir Keir Starmer committed a more serious breach of royal protocol. Amidst the clattering of medals and the solemnity of the military parade, Camilla was seen subtly searching for a water bottle. Noticing her mild discomfort, Starmer attempted to be helpful, and in doing so, crossed a line. Without waiting for her explicit invitation, Starmer reached over and tapped Queen Camilla on the arm, a gesture considered inappropriate by royal standards. According to protocol, no one is permitted to touch a royal unless they initiate the contact. For centuries, this rule has served as a boundary, a reminder of the divide between the monarchy and the public. In that fleeting, well-intentioned gesture, Starr had inadvertently overstepped. According to Nicola Hickling, a professional lip reader who analyzed the footage, Starmer's intentions were far from malicious. He asked Camilla if he could get her water. Hickling explained. The Queen Consort, parched and visibly uncomfortable, thanked him for the considerate offer. Even King Charles, seated next to his wife, acknowledged the awkwardness of the situation, stating it's a difficult place for it, but I appreciate it. Nevertheless, royal watchers couldn't help but notice how Camilla's regal composure remained intact throughout the entire ordeal. Even in moments of discomfort, she maintained her poise, adhering strictly to protocol and reinforcing her role as the steadfast consort to a king whose health is increasingly scrutinized. The question lingered. Was Camilla's behavior a calculated act of royal detachment, a subtle message to those who dared encroach upon the invisible barrier that separates a queen from a commoner? Or was it simply the misinterpretation of an innocuous moment blown out of proportion by those eager to spot royal drama? Either way, the incident at the VE Day ceremony underscored the enduring power of royal protocol, a tradition that in Camilla's presence remains as unyielding as ever. During the event, she and Princess Catherine have deep-rooted connections to the history of the world wars, with their families having made significant contributions during these difficult periods. Their personal histories not only reflect their ancestors' bravery and service, but also continue to influence their royal duties and public engagements today. The Princess Grandmother, Valerie Middleton, served as a voluntary aid detachment with the British Red Cross during World War II. Valerie then went on to work at the Second World War Government Code and Cipher School in Bletchley Park as a code reader, a role crucial in helping Britain to win the war. Her visits to Bletchley Park and participation in events commemorating wartime efforts reflect a deep respect for her family's legacy and a commitment to honoring those who served. Catherine's grandfather, Peter Middleton, was a British military pilot who served in the RAF during World War II. Her grandfather also co-piloted 49 of Prince Philip's 62 flights during a 2-month tour of South America in 1962. This occurred years after World War II, as Prince Philip was already a highly decorated officer in the Royal Navy during the war.